Dogs are amazing creatures that have been living with humans for thousands of years. They are loyal, loving, and intelligent, but they also have some quirks and mysteries that can puzzle us. How well do you really know your canine companion? Do you believe everything you hear about dogs, or do you question the common wisdom? In this video, we will explore some of the most popular dog myths and reveal the truth behind them. You might be surprised by what you learn. Listen on to find out more about these dog myths and facts. Myth: you should let a dog sniff your hand when you first meet them. This is common advice that many people follow when they encounter a new dog. The idea is that by letting the dog sniff your hand, you are allowing them to get familiar with your scent and show them that you are friendly. However, this is not always the best way to greet a dog, especially if they are nervous, aggressive, or territorial. Some dogs may see your hand as a threat or an invasion of their personal space and may react by biting or snapping at you. Instead of reaching out your hand, you should let the dog approach you on their own terms, and avoid direct eye contact, which can be seen as a challenge. You can also try to appear calm and relaxed and use a soft voice to talk to the dog. If the dog seems interested and comfortable, you can then offer them a treat or a toy, and gently pet them under the chin or on the chest. Myth: you should comfort your dog when they are scared. It is natural to want to comfort your dog when they are scared, such as during a thunderstorm, fireworks, or a visit to the vet. You may think that by cuddling, soothing, or reassuring your dog, you are helping them feel better and cope with their fear. However, this may actually have the opposite effect, and reinforce their anxiety. By comforting your dog, you are sending them the message that there is something to be afraid of, and that they need your protection. This can make your dog more dependent on you, and less confident in their own abilities. Instead of comforting your dog, you should act as if nothing is wrong, and distract them with something fun or positive, such as a game, a toy, or a treat. You can also try to expose your dog to the source of their fear in a gradual and controlled way and reward them for showing calm and brave behavior. Myth: dogs like to be petted on the head and ears. Many people assume that dogs enjoy being petted on the head and ears, because that is where we usually touch them. However, this is not true for all dogs, and some may even find it annoying or uncomfortable. Dogs have sensitive ears, and may not like having them touched or pulled. They also have a blind spot on the top of their head, and may not see your hand coming, which can startle or scare them. Some dogs may tolerate being petted on the head and ears, but others may show signs of displeasure, such as turning their head away, flattening their ears, licking their lips, or growling. Instead of petting your dog on the head and ears, you should try to find out what they prefer, and where they like to be touched. Some dogs may enjoy being scratched behind the ears, under the chin, on the chest, or on the belly. You can also observe your dog's body language, and look for signs of enjoyment, such as wagging their tail, leaning into your hand, or closing their eyes. Myth: you should feed your dog in a bowl. This is the most common way that people feed their dogs, but it is not necessarily the best. Feeding your dog in a bowl can have some drawbacks, such as causing them to eat too fast, which can lead to choking, vomiting, or bloating. It can also make them bored, lazy, or overweight, as they do not have to work for their food and may not get enough mental or physical stimulation. Instead of feeding your dog in a bowl, you should try to make their mealtime more fun and challenging, and use it as an opportunity to train, play, or bond with your dog. You can use different types of food dispensers, such as puzzle toys, Kongs, or slow feeders, that require your dog to use their brain, nose, or paws to get their food. You can also hide their food around the house or yard, and let them search for it, or toss their food in the air, and let them catch it. This can make your dog more happy, healthy, and satisfied, as they get to use their natural instincts and abilities. Myth: you should greet your dog enthusiastically when you walk through the door. This is a common mistake that many people make when they come home after a long day and see their dog waiting for them. They may think that by greeting their dog enthusiastically, they are showing them how much they love them, and how happy they are to see them. However, this can actually cause some problems, such as making your dog overly excited, anxious, or dependent on you. By greeting your dog enthusiastically, you are creating a contrast between your absence and your presence, and making your dog associate your arrival with a high level of arousal. This can make your dog more likely to develop separation anxiety and become stressed or destructive when you leave. It can also make your dog more likely to jump on you, bark at you, or demand your attention, which can be annoying or dangerous. Instead of greeting your dog enthusiastically, you should try to be calm and casual, and ignore your dog until they settle down. You can then greet them with a gentle voice and a soft touch and reward them for being calm and polite.